Hello there guys, welcome back to the channel. Today it's here. I used the EA access to get a 10-hour trial of FIFA, and I wanted you to show how I start my ultimate team. First off, thank you so much for any support on my first two videos. I didn't realise I'd get so many views straight away. I wanted to use them to get used to making videos, and hopefully now 19's dropping I can start to make some regular content. Unfortunately, no face cam today. Unfortunately, maybe or not, depending on how you look at it, but just having a few technical issues. But for now, here's how I start my ultimate team. I've got a few ideas on the next few videos that I'm going to start making. My next video will be an introduction to my Road to Glory. I've got a really sick theme that I'm going to use for that. And then my Pro Club team with family and friends and things. But for now, enjoy the video. This is how I start my ultimate team every year. Before I forget, drop a thumbs up now because, well, first off, you probably won't watch all the video anyway, and secondly, you won't want to by the end of it. And please subscribe, share away, and all the rest of it. But for now, enjoy.
Shut up and sit down.
Okay, so straight into it then. Where do we start? First of all, before I even touch my ultimate team, I go to the catalogue and purchase anything that's sellable. So I scroll down, I buy every ball possible. I think this time what I did this year is actually kept a few balls as well because I thought they were pretty decent. So I'm thinking I might use them for myself. But I do that, then any kits that are available, I buy them. Now, it's more of a habit now because they don't have any classic kits which were sellable before. And I don't think the artist kits are, which is a shame because that loses a fair amount of starter coins from last year. But I buy those, buy the kits. I also get any loan players available, any coin boost, and any transfer list pile size. I don't bother with the 99 contracts or the transfer target piles because I don't generally watch any players. You know, that's not how I do my trading or anything. So I don't need more transfer target space. And I like to use the 99 contracts rather than sell them. So I wait until I get players that I want to keep and use for myself. Usually later on in the game for big players. So once you buy everything worth buying from the catalogue, it's into Ultimate Team and then we put everything together. First thing I like to do, sell all the new items that we get, balls sold, any kits that we can sell, and then store the loan players. Then I look at the starter objectives in case there's anything I can do without playing any games, and that way I can get coins without any sort of effort. Now, because I'm on the trial, you only get 10 hours, so there's a few things I would do when I get the full game, but I don't want to waste the time in a trial doing that. So I'm just going to say that I would complete these starter challenges to get the free stuff, just not right now. Then I look at my squad and see who we've got and start building the team from there. Now, I fast forwarded through all of this because I don't want this video to be stretched out too much like the last two. But basically what I've done is I put all the loan players into a team so that I can use them offline. No one should use loan players online. It's not a good look. So after that, we have the loyalty packs or return packs or whatever you want to call them. Now, I would assume if you've pre-ordered a special version like Ultimate Edition or whatever, then tomorrow you'll open up your weekly rewards, your weekly reward packs as well, and then that will just start to build up the squads. Maybe if you get anything good, you can start building your coins up as well. You can sell them. Unfortunately, I don't in this. Now, during the trial version, there's no point selling anyone unless they're a big name because there's not enough players on the market to make any coins from them, so I just store everything I can. Once I start the Road to Glory, I'm still trying to figure out whether it's best for me to sell those players, store them up so I can make any coins from them, store them up so I can complete SBCs easier and cheaper later on, or it might be better just to sell everything now as players are going to be pretty high in value at the start, and then just store them up a bit later on. If you could, let me know what you would do down below, and I'll let you know what I'm going to do in the next video anyway. Again, I fast forwarded the footage just to keep the video as short as possible. I know people like to watch pack openings, but these packs were generally trash, so I didn't see the point too much. Now, once you've opened these packs, you should have a fair amount of bronze players in to look at the starter SBCs. These are extremely cheap bronze SBCs that can be done super quickly. I've left the other SBCs again so that I can utilise the trial time as best as I can. But if you're brand new to SBCs, what you do is sacrifice lower value cards to get rewards. They are very useful, especially later on in the game. Last year you could get prime icons through it, then player of the months, a few other special upgraded players, footies cards, those sort of things. There's also league SBCs as well, which are very good throughout the year. So, you know, and what they do, they keep player values up. They help make a fair bit of profit if you can bring them. And then obviously you get some rewards from the packs as well. A quick plug, if you want to watch how to make profit this year using SBCs, be sure to check my first video out on trading tips and how to make coins. The link's in the description below. I'll put a link up on the screen here now too if I can. So if we look at the SBCs, you put any bronze player in and you get bronze reward packs. It's not much, but it's basically something for nothing. You then put 3 bronze players in, making sure to get the right amount of chemistry, and you get a small pack again. And then finally, you put in 4 bronze players and you get the pack. Once you've done that, you then get the bigger, you've done the set and you get the bigger pack as well. Now, the next clip I wanted to keep in as well, because I love the idea of these new player picks, and I wanted to put these into the video. So you complete the SBCs, which I've done, and then you get these player pick packs where they offer you a group of players and you get one of them. So it's like the start of draft where they open up 5 players and you pick one. The main thing with these is the fact that they've made these the rewards for FUT champs now. So they released the information regarding the fact that monthly rewards for FUT champs have been removed, and they've replaced them by weekly player picks. Now, I'm not sure how many picks you'll get, or if duplicates will be into them. I hope not. And what that'll actually mean for the weekly rewards as well. So if you're still going to get your coins and things, I'm hoping that you will. But I think it's a great idea to move the red cards to weekly, simply for the fact now monthly doesn't matter. So if you go on holiday, you don't have to worry about missing a week, you know, and then your whole month's going to be ruined. But will they keep the tradable team of the week packs? Because that will maybe then change player values. I'm sure by the time you're watching this, we'll know how it all works anyway. But that's what I think of them anyway. Now, I am denied about whether to put any gameplay into this video, because I wanted to keep it as short as possible. But when I start FIFA, obviously I start by playing offline first, get a few games in. So I thought, right, I'll put it in. This is my first squad battles game. I also want to point out, before you guys start blowing me up down below for having 2 wins on the clip before, I recorded the player picks after playing my 2 squad battle games, and then I thought I would normally have done the SBCs beforehand, so I put it in that order during editing, so my bad. What I will say is, I'm happy with the result. I usually have to drop down a difficulty at the very start of a new FIFA cycle, but this year I stayed in at Legendary straight away, and it meant that I finished gold free with only 5 games played this week. Hopefully what I'm going to do over the next couple of weeks is try and push for top 100s on squad battles. The issue is obviously I work, so playing all of the games every day is tough, and then on the weekend I like to play weekend league and play online, so it's hard to fit in the squad battle games around there. Now, first gameplay thoughts. First touches are very important. Step overs are ridiculous against the AI. It sends them one way, sends them the other, so it's pretty good. Shooting is super hard this year, and to be honest, scoring has always been a bit of a trouble for me on FIFAs. And this year I need a lot of practice on time finishing, especially because obviously everyone's saying that's going to be the most overpowered way to do things this year. I haven't tried to do the low drivens with the LBRB yet, but I'll have a try of that during the week as well and see if I can get used to those. But I got a decent run of results, which I'll probably put into my next video. I'm going to put that in along with the introduction to my Road to Glory theme as well, which I can't wait for. I think it's such a good theme to start looking at. I've got a really good end goal. I think you guys will love it. I'm really excited to show you that. And also I'll throw in a custom tactics and show you what I think of them as well. So after I went 1-0 up, I wanted to have a little play around, so you'll see me here change the tactics and things. But the issue is that obviously the way that the game plays is a lot different this year. So I tried 4-1-2-1-2 wide, 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. I tried 4-3-3. I really like 4-2-4. You have 2 centre mids and 2 wingers. What I will say this year, unfortunately, is last minute goals are ridiculous. Not just second half, but first half as well. So stamina can't just be the only thing. I know a few of the games that I'm going to show in my next video, the problem was that literally the 47th minute and I think it was the 92nd or 93rd minute, I'd concede a goal every time. Now, I don't know if you see here what they're doing, but the passing that the computer manages to do is ridiculous. Just dink, 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 and a little bit of a sweaty as well. So that was 1-1 there. Now, I had a little bit of a change about again, and what I was trying to do is show you guys that, well, first of all, see if the defending changed, and also show you guys that was on Legendary, but you can't show that once you're in there, so I couldn't do that. And also, I didn't realise at this point that EA had taken out Legacy defending, which really helped against Legendary last year. But we got straight back into it anyway with a good goal there from Neymar. I don't think that one was a timed finish, but the other one was. And then 78th minute, get the ball here into Cavani, over to Neymar again, and nice volley there. Again, that one wasn't a timed finish. So although everyone keeps saying time finishes is important, I don't think it's the be-all and end-all this year. Or at the moment anyway. Maybe it will be, but for me it's not. And as far as I'm aware, that's how it ended. Yeah, so that's how my first game ended, 3-1 on squad battles. So if we take a look at the points once we get the celebrations out of the way. So I finished up in the 4-2-4, like I said. I like that formation. Win 3-1, get my coins in with the coin boost, and end up getting 1,937 points. So not a terrible start. Put me up into silver 2, so can't complain. That's it, that's the end. If you made it this far, thank you ever so much for watching again. If you could click the subscribe button down below, click the like button as well, drop a thumbs up, that would be great. Be sure to watch the other videos that I've put on. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Thanks very much. Bye bye.